But this is so much bigger than you. Without that suit, I can't protect us, and that is why we need to leave now.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, okay? God, I sound like my dad.
What's going on, my Marvel Cinematic fans? Hope you guys are having a great day, because I just finished watching Ironheart, the series that apparently no one cares about, and I can see why. I'm giving this show a benefit of the doubt because, like I said, I don't know nothing about Ironheart that much. Just like, oh, it's that chick from Wakanda Forever from like 2-3 years ago. Getting her own Disney Plus show, okay. The internet already dismissed it, but I'm like, let's just watch it. The first 3 episodes came out last week. Now the last 3 episodes came out yesterday, so I just watched it today, and damn, I can't defend the show. The ending, the last, like, the conclusion of this entire show made me be like, you know what? Maybe this is a supervillain origin show after all. Because Riri Williams literally, like, she made a deal with the devil, and but it's not even just that. Sorry if I'm kind of rambling a little bit. I know you come from the thumbnail thinking like, oh, it's going to be like a CinemaSins video. No, it's not. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on why I feel like Ironheart, while the potential was already like flatline, it did have a somewhat like, okay, maybe, just maybe, we'll see Riri and the Young Avengers or something. But the way the ending happened just made me be like, this like show was whole waste of time. Waste no more of your time. Let's just get into it. Here's why everything wrong with Ironheart. I'm gonna start from like the top and go to the bottom. But here we go. If you haven't seen Ironheart, I don't blame you. Just know there's gonna be spoilers, so we're gonna spoil the shit up in 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about it. First biggest thing with Ironheart is the handling of Mephisto. Come on. We've been acting for Mephisto since 2020 with WandaVision. When WandaVision happened with Agatha and stuff, we're thinking like, oh, Mephisto. Then there was the Mephisto Easter egg sprinkled off through Loki. We're just thinking like, okay, maybe Mephisto will be mentioned in Multiverse of Madness. No Mephisto. And then we finally get the Mephisto we've been kind of waiting for, I guess, in Ironheart, a show that people are just gonna write the hell off anyway. And okay, the actor who played Mephisto, I thought he did a really good job. I like how they kind of like, you know, made him kind of like, you know, the devil whisper in your ear and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna give you whatever you want, your heart's desires. But still being kind of smooth with it. I like the allude that's like, yeah, I've been dealing with other, you know, clowns before like that. Yeah, that Shakespeare, he was a real twat too. So now, Riri, you know, I can offer you a deal. I can give you your heart's desire. I can give you back Nadine, or Natalie, that's her name, right? Bring you back Natalie so you can have the life you've always wanted. So take my hand and seal the deal. And just when it kind of seems like Riri's kind of thinking about it, like, okay, you know, like, she sees like a reality where her and Nadine are, you know, together and shit, because she's alive because she got murdered. Yeah, lots happened. Pretty much her best friend got murdered, and now she came back as an AI, but, you know, she had to grapple with that, but now it's like, okay, the Mephisto's like, I can bring her back, and yeah, you can just live sweet life. You're just gonna have to give me your soul. Don't worry, it's something you're not gonna miss. And Riri, just what I'm thinking, like, she's gonna be smart enough to be like, nah, nope, I'm not gonna do that because Natalie, there's nothing that can bring her back. Just for it to kind of be like, did she? I don't know. Find out. The problem with that, we are too deep into the MCU or msheu kerfuffle to be having these type of situations where it's like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Stay tuned. I don't know. Just wait next season. Literally weeks away from Fantastic Four, where we'll hopefully see Doctor Doom. We're at a point in the MCU where it's like, come on, it's like, we got no time for build-up stuff. Shit needs to start paying off like immediately. And that's the problem. I don't like that cliffhanger ending because we know Ironheart's not going to lead to anything. Is it like, ask yourself, when we go see Mephisto again? When? We've got Fantastic Four, we've got Spider-Man Brand New World, or Brand New Day, and then Doomsday. And then there's like those untitled, you know, Marvel movies that we don't know what they're going to be. Where is Mephisto going to show up again? Where is Riri going to show up again? Where is this going to pay off? It doesn't. And that's the problem. The fact that there's going to be no payoff to this ending just makes the ending even worse and just bring the whole show down. It's like, well, what was even the point? She rejected the deal. We had an ending where it's like, oh yeah, you know, she realized that, yeah, Natalie's always in my heart and I'll carry her with her and I'm flying off into the sunset with my new cool Iron Man suit. Yeah. And then we have a post-credit scene where it's like, oh, maybe she's going to meet the Younger Avengers and stuff. So at least we be like, okay, the Younger Avengers project is still a thing and it's coming. We have this ending where it's like, yeah, did she take the deal? Did she not take the deal? Find out next week, Dragon Ball Z fans. If no one cared to watch Ironheart, they're not going to care later down the line. Pay the shit off now. Another bad thing with Ironheart, I have to say, is actually the characters as well. The characters are at an all-time low. Oh my god. I feel like the only person you really care about is actually Nadine. Or Natalie. I'll get it right. Natalie was the only character you really felt about, because even though she was an AI, it's like she was grappling with the fact that Riri kept saying, like, you're nothing but code and source code and numbers and letters and shit. You're not real. But, like, what is reality, really? What's real? Like, she's real. Like, she's here. It's like, literally, she is reborn in this code, in this Iron Man suit. Like, come on, girl. She had the most character development in the series, and how is the secondary character got more character development than the main character, Riri? Riri was just kind of like, she's an asshole. Yeah, she was an asshole in this whole show. From thinking that she's like, I'm not gonna be bigger than Stock, bigger than Pym, bigger than Chops. Like, pump the brakes, girl. Like, pump it. You made an Iron Man suit that didn't even have like a unibeam. Like, you ain't better than Stark. It's just the fact that she really is like a criminal. Like, she did criminal things. And I'm not saying like you can't, redeem yourself. But did she? In those 6 episodes, like, what did she really do to be like, yeah, I redeemed myself after those crimes, after those people I let die and shit. Yeah, I'm the hero in this story. Last I checked, she let somebody die. Last I checked, a couple of people died. And last I really checked, she signed the deal with the devil. Yeah, she's totally the hero, right? Not at all. Like I said, another characters around her, like the friend, Natalie's brother. You're all thinking like, oh, they're gonna kiss. There's gonna be a romance there. Nope. Sure, don't got time for that. Even the other characters, the gang and stuff, you're like, they're okay. I'm not gonna remember none of their names, but they were cool. Even the main dude himself, my man from In the Heights, who's being manipulated by Mephisto. I felt like, let's be honest, in that last like episode 5 and 6, they didn't even remind you straight up of Gomez Adams with that suit. That's what I thought of anyway. He got his character development a little bit in those last couple of episodes, but again, at that point, do you really care? Is there enough time? No, it just feels rushed. And when he does get the character development, let's go with the good old Marvel trope. Oh, it was daddy issues. Good old Marvel trope. What are we, back in phase 2? come on, so basic. Also the action scenes as well. They were not as bombastic as you want them to be. Talk about our first Disney Plus show that actually has some type of Iron Man technology with a suit flying around and shit. We haven't seen that since like what? Endgame? So we finally get that on the little screen, thinking like, okay, we'll at least get our Iron Man fix. Not really, because the suit, she goes through like what? 3 suits. First suit she gets, that was in episode 1, which I totally forgot about, because like our episode 1 and 2 were trash. She did get that sleek looking black and red one. I did like that, and I guess it's gone now, whatever. Or is it? It's just that I'm still stuck on that ending, guys. I'm sorry. The action scenes and episodes, they were cool-ish, I feel like we got more of her in the suit than we did Tony in Iron Man 3. At least Iron Man 3 had like a whole Iron Legion at the end. This one had nothing but a very terrible and lackluster ending. I want to get on camera and pretty much to just rant real quick, because I just finished the episode, the season. I'm just like, I thought that was just dumb. That was a bad call. Unless we know there's another episode coming out after this, this seems like we're left with no resolve. And we're at a point in not only MCU, but in Disney, that you can't do that. You gotta start paying these things off now, because the little bit of audience you have left that's still hanging on this shit, you're gonna be like, well, why should I care? Picture like this. Imagine Fantastic Four comes out in a few weeks and it's like, okay, the movie happens, stuff like that. But imagine the ending of the movie was just like, did they survive? Did they get out of the universe? What happened? Yeah, wait till Avengers Doomsday to figure out. Like, no, pay off your movie in the movie. Do that. You're far beyond the point of being like, oh, what's going to happen? Stay tuned. You got to figure out what's going to happen next. Find out next week in Dragon Ball Z. Those times are done. Pay the shit off now. That's all I got. So Ironheart is officially on Disney Plus. All the episodes, all 6. You're going to see them. Do you care? What do you think? Type below your thoughts. Have a good weekend. Have a good 4th of July. I'm out of here. See you guys next video. As always, subscribe. Until next time.